Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Orion Protocol. So I do want to jump into their Twitter account first of all. So this is Orion Protocol on Twitter. I also do have a Twitter page. Make sure to follow me. I do post technical analysis in there as well. But I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So Orion posted 2 hours ago 7.3 million Orion tokens will be permanently removed from the supply. So following our governance vote, 7.36% of the total supply of Orion, worth around about $45 million, will be removed from the supply tonight at 12 a.m. basically Eastern time. So yeah, this is exciting. This is bullish, and the price has had couple of spikes due to these bullish news for Orion Protocol. Now, if we jump into the weekly chart over here, this is KuCoin, so we're going to take a look at two charts over here. So as you can see, you broke down from the symmetrical triangle, and your target was all the way down here at around about $4.80. The target was met and then some. And right now, what we had is we had a wick all the way to the 20 EMA on the weekly chart. So this is KuCoin, $7.31. And for some reason, I did have a price tag around this area, but let's remove that for now. But you can see, yeah, so if you had your sell orders at the 20 weekly EMA, you would have been, filled already, and you could have bought back in here 12% cheaper. So that's looking at the weekly chart. Now let's jump into a different chart over here. So I do have Orion from the Binance chart. So here we had a nice bounce off the 20 EMA as well. I did give you this yellow rectangle buying zone, and we're actually hitting our head on the zone as of now. So $6.42. I do expect we're going to get sent back down all the way to $5.91. So make sure you have some buy orders at this zone. Not a financial advice, but this is the 0.236 on the large Fibonacci retracement. So I think it's still possible that we're going to land on top of this level as well. Hopefully we can hold it as support. There's also a possibility that we, potentially can drop even below that. But if you're below this level, I would say, great buying opportunities regardless. So zooming out, you can see over here that we do have a $110 price tag for Orion Protocol. Some may say that it's a lot, but I think once the Orion bridge gets going and more bullish news will start coming out and they will be burning more tokens, I think the price will start appreciating massively, right? And it's not going to be this hype wave that we had over here. It's going to be, actual price increase due to the use cases of the Orion token. Okay, so yeah, on the RSI over here, we're going to jump into the daily chart real quick. So right now on the daily chart, you can see that you have, I do apologize about the fireworks on the background. Nothing I can do about that, New Year's Eve and all. So you do have a support level over here sitting at 49.6 on the RSI. So that's a nice support level to look out for. This is where we potentially can come back and bounce off of this level. But I do anticipate another Bitcoin pullback, to be honest with you, somewhere down to $42,000. So with that, we can even potentially get, below the second support line over here. And this support line has held the RSI nicely throughout this uptrend over here, right? Or throughout this consolidation period over here. But yeah, so do expect a bounce either from here or a bounce from here. If we go lower, that's even better because more great buying opportunities for us, the Orion Protocol bulls, so to speak. So yeah, now jumping into the daily chart, so you can see that we have this nice rounding bottoming out structure over here. So yeah, this just looks like it's about to start breaking up. You can see that we're, we've got above the 20 EMA. The 20 EMA is the yellow line over here. The red line is the 55 EMA. This is the daily chart. So we're hitting our head on the 55. We're hitting our head on this resistance level. So potentially look for some buy orders at the 20 EMA on the daily chart. That would be a great support level to hold as well. And do look for these bottom patterns over here. Not patterns, but these bottoming out little areas over here. So you can see that you have a wick to this area and you have some candles above this area. So this is another good buying area for you. So $5.11 all the way down to $4.65 is a great buying area. So in case of a flash crash, we can potentially wick all the way down to this area and start coming back up from there, and that would be a nice double bottom structure in my opinion. So that is also something that you should keep an eye on. Also, on the daily chart, you can see that we do have a multi-month support trend line on the daily RSI, and you can see we had a bounce over here at the December 10th date. So potentially, if we have another flash crash, you can look for a bounce off of this area over here and a move to the upside. So draw this out on your charts. You can see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 touches over here. So great support area. Hopefully, we do not lose this area. It's a pretty important structural support. Now jumping into the 4-hourly chart, you can see that we did have a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern over here, as you can see, and I think the target was met. The target was met from there. Let's see, that's from the head all the way to the resistance over here, right? Actually, I do need to, yep, just like that. So that would have been the resistance. There you go. So the trend line, you need to set up the trend line basically from the bottom of the head to the resistance in between both of the highs, in between the shoulders and the head, right? So then you place your trend line, and that is your target. So exactly target met at $7.40, and you know, that's great. Now we're potentially going to start coming back down. I do envision us losing this white trend line, and we're going to come back lower. But with this token burn, we can potentially see a quick little spike or a wick either to $8 over here, $8.06, or all the way to $9.80, right? So we can have these massive wicks. So potentially just have some buy orders set up at these higher prices, because even if you wick towards that area, we can consolidate over here around about, well, for a couple of hours. Let's say you're gonna jump back down, obviously, with any sort of pullback. So keep that in mind as well. So yeah, that was the 4-hourly chart, and you've been overbought here, as you can see, twice already, and we do have sort of a bearish divergence over here. You can see that the momentum is dying off on the oscillator, but on the price action, we're creating a higher high. So this is a bearish divergence. We're going to get a pullback relatively soon, in my opinion. So watch out for all the support levels that I did give you. And if I missed out anything on the charts, do let me know down below in the comment section. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. We do have a Telegram chat, a Discord server, and a Patreon. Links are in the description. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.